Hello?
What's up?
March.
It's not looking good for me, man.
Say what?
I said it's not looking good.
Oh, Resident Evil?
Mm-hmm. Keep making the wrong decisions. I'm like, alright. Don't worry. It's like two more zombies after him. A bit anyways. Maybe I should just stay.
You don't find any more fuel lighter? Or lighter fuel?
I just went for some. Like I knew where some was. It was outside, so I just went for it. But I ended up getting bitten by a dog. Going for it, but I did get some more, and I got a green light. But I'm in a position now where shit. I was planning on being able to go today. I'm in a position now where um, I don't ever have to go into that area again.
Oh.
I've gotten everything from like, well, unless I want more characters. Like, screw it. Just going for it now. I got some. There's still some out there, but I would have to approach it from the other side. I can't go the way I went this time. Actually, no, even the other side's blocked off. Blocked off by one dog. One side has one dog guarding it, the other side has three zombies in a tight corridor.
Hmm. Can a shotgun hit more than one enemy at once?
I think so. I shot the dog with the shotgun and he didn't die, so it pissed me off. I didn't use the shotgun or anything.
Kill the snake yet?
I just got the shotgun. I
Oh.
literally just started it up. Basically.
No Jill sandwich?
Before I quit yesterday, I went and tried activating it and buried it and saved it.
What the?
Buried it and saved it. So as soon as I loaded it up today, I grabbed the fake shotgun and planted it. After I got it, I was like, well, let me go to the kerosene.
I wonder if you have to not have it, like, couldn't have picked it up for Barry to save you. So it has to be in here, unless he saves Chris. Chris gets saved now.
Who knows what sort of changes they made.
Sad day, man. Said today was a sad day. Mitchell quit Overwatch. Said that he was more likely to start League back up in Overwatch. Well, last night, Smith decided he wanted to finish his placements. He, mm-hmm.
Just out of the like when I went to go get food.
When you went offline.
For the night?
Like he started it like the night before last. And then I don't know if he was having good or bad matches, but then I wanted to spectate, but I can't. You can't spectate ranked matches. You can only spectate casuals. But then he was just like, man, Bob, you got to do these placements. And so I was like, all right, whatever. And I queued up with him. And so we wind up going through all his and then finishing mine. We wound up getting placed. It's like mid gold. But then Smith, he just wanted to keep playing. I don't know how he had the energy because this was like around 12 when we stopped playing. Maybe even 12:31 p.m. He was just like, just one more win. And so I'm looking at the Overbuff website now, and it looks like we made it to 2345, and 2500 is platinum. So like, it's like gold 1, I guess, if it were set up in that category.
Right.
So I had all these highlights that I was putting in Discord because it was fun. Some fun games. And so that hyped up Mitchell, and he was like, "All right, I need to do my placements." And I knew he was gonna want to do it on his own, like not duo or group,
Uh,
because you know how Mitchell is. Like he wants to feel like he has to prove himself or something, you know. And he went 0-4. The first, I think, not the first, but the like his match 2 and match 3, or match 2 and yeah, match 2 and match 3, people quit.
oh god.
So he was like, I want to say like the first match he had golds in him in his game. The second match, silvers, and then it was like placement and then silvers, or yeah, then one silver dude. So I think that was also like kind of tilting him. But plus the people quitting because you don't get backfill in ranked backfill. So if somebody quits, that's it.
Right, it's done.
Yeah. And then he was playing characters like he was tilted. Like he had Reinhardt, and then I was like, probably shouldn't pick Reinhardt because he was streaming after the first or second match. He picked Reinhardt. And I feel like Reinhardt's not going to do well in lower elo because you need people to follow you and sit behind your shield. Otherwise, there's no point in playing him. But he still kept picking him. I don't think Reinhardt's going to carry low elo. And he was just playing tilted, like diving in.
Carry low, but I think you have to be really good. Like maybe a
Right, I did make that exception. I was like, if you were like extremely skilled with them, you know, like
yeah, I think
then you
illegal
could carry.
placements, you need to play your strongest champion, and
Yeah,
play
and
a
that
champion that can heal. So like, it's just literally the best champion. I honestly
yeah
think that's probably one of the best champions to level. If it's a healer plus, it's a good
yeah
damage dealer. Like that thing
yeah
should be able to like, no matter what your teammates doing, you don't got to tank. Do not try and fill. Like, you're just gonna do better by just trying to carry on your best champion. I think.
yeah, and that's the advice I gave him. But it still wasn't enough because people quit. Like he played Anna too, and I was just like, in my mind, I was like, don't play Anna, man, because
Yeah.
you know Anna's another character where you need a teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you gonna ult if you can't trust your teammate?
Yeah. You need someone good that when you ult them, they can go in and carry
Yeah.
instead of it being wasted. Match we played yesterday, someone ulted me when I was on the dwarf. I was like, did I jump in the way of his shot or something?
Probably on purpose. That dwarf is a beast. Because I don't know the exact formula for the damage changes with Anna's ult, but somebody said it's like 50% more damage and 50% less damage. Like you do 50% more, you take 50% less. And it gives you like a burst 300 heal at the beginning of it. But either way, he was just like, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna put Overwatch on ice, and he started playing Ragnarok. I was like, all right, man. Sorry to hear that.
He could just not play right.
He was like, I don't plan on playing it for like a year. It's like he said it. He said this statement twice. He was like, I'll probably play League before I play this. Yeah, I'll probably play League before I play this.
What's up?
He tilted him.
Yeah, he was tilted. What's up, David?
He's supposed to be bad.
Just chilling, man.
Got my stream up.
You said what?
Got my stream up.
Said he's got his stream up.
I was telling me they were him, Smith, and Dop were doing ranked matches earlier today. Not all together, but they were all doing them at
On Overwatch?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well,
good, I guess, for Dop and Smith. But
me and Smith, yeah.
Smith was Bobby, but Dop he had people who left his game. It was tilting him.
Oh, he was doing it by himself or what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Solo and
bro.
You know how he is.
two different matches. Like I don't know if it was back to back or what, or like one.
Yeah, it was back to back.
Right, so 2 in a row where people quit on his team. So like he started off what 0-4. How many
Yeah,
placements
he's
total?
0-4. He hasn't won 10 placements. He's 0-4 right now. 2 of the games, people quit.
And they decided
And
that he was gonna play League before he played Overwatch anymore.
That's ridiculous. I just don't understand. Like, just play with your friends, man. It makes the game more fun.
that's what I tried to tell him. He was just like, nah.
Like, why wouldn't you? Like,
You know how
that's
he
weird
is.
to
Like
me.
even in league ranked, like he would
Yeah.
rather play. Like you'd rather play solo or place solo.
I kind of understand
Like-
maybe if you were like, you know, everyone's doing it that way. Everyone wanted to do competition or something. Maybe. Like,
But I think like in the
those
hey.
aren't really solo games.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say like that's just you're
Yeah, it's a
better
team
off
game.
a team
Huh?
where you communicate with people.
Thank you. Yeah, no, me neither.
Oh, that reminds
But
me.
yeah, it's definitely a team game. It would behoove you to play with friends. Should be more fun.
We had some good matches in round 6.
Did you?
I feel like it's been getting better and better.
Shit, Mike's been getting better. I've been struggling, dog. It was like it was tied up 2v2.
He was like, "This is how you gotta do it. Like, this is the techniques."
Nah, that's what the videos, man.
I was like,
You
Hey.
watching videos?
Well, I got better already.
Hey, look, man. It was two. The score was 2-2, and I was the last person left. And your boy threw a mine and detonated it. Killed myself, dog.
It's too much for him, man. It's too much stress.
The stress, dog. I couldn't. I was like, just want to go back to real life. Get me out of here.
At least you didn't shoot a shot and it bounced off a teammate, landed at your feet.
Yeah, that was ham.
That Ash.
But I wish I would have bought that pack for like $40. They gave me all of the characters.
Yeah,
The sale's not on there anymore.
I figured. I mean, that was like what the New Year's or Christmas.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna probably have to wait till
summertime.
summertime.
Too. That sale did. I was like, I was thinking about
Had
it.
to
Now
wait
I'm
till
looking
summer,
at
right?
the prices. That same pack, it costs $130 now.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm like, hell no. So I just
I
decided
mean,
to buy the new season. I'll just buy the new season. And it gives you,
Summertime.
not only do I get all the new characters, but it gave me in-game currency to buy anybody I want. Like I could buy one champion.
So no, we were talking about it, trying to see if it was worth, but we weren't sure at that point.
And then I just
It seemed like a great deal though.
I used my in-game points to buy the person that David was playing somewhere. Told me to just try it out. The stealthy one. And I
Caviera.
I've gotten a few
The knife.
gates off. Won a few matches with her.
It seems really strong.
I'll just go.
She's a roamer, right? Yeah, she's a roamer. Like you want to be out.
Immediately go to the next floor and then I'll camp and I'll look at all the cameras. I'll find the hole in the camp in and keep looking at the mark. And then once like we lose like 2 people or something, then I'll start rolling. If I knew the maps, it'd be way better. I could just look at the camera, find them, immediately go running, activate my ability.
Silent step. Yeah.
But I don't know the maps. So I'm just so confused. Like I'll see someone on the camera and I'm like, this means nothing.
Where is this?
I don't know what this means. And there's so many freaking maps, man. I keep
Yeah.
seeing new maps. Like,
Like you gotta learn the maps.
The characters you gotta learn. But these maps are even more important.
You gotta learn those camera spots.
You gotta learn which walls you can shoot through, which ones you can't. Like it's just crazy.
Because the attackers need to destroy those cameras as soon as they get to them.
Yeah, for sure. That was a
On
one
you,
spot
destroy
where I
that
kept
one.
getting spotted by people. I was doing 360s trying to find out where the camera was. I was so confused.
I'll mess you up, man. It's annoying too.
Yeah, it's like
Knowing
you
that you're
get
spotted, it's like,
I
are they
feel like
watching
I
me?
shouldn't- Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't hit it, so I run to another room and I sat, and then you've been spotted. I ran to another. You've been spotted. You've been spotted. I'm like, dang. I gotta move.
I think it's kind of evil how like people who are dead can do that.
I
Like,
mean, team base. It is evil, but it gives them something to do though, since you only have that one life. Consider.
right? Yeah, it's true. Like Counter Strike, man, you just be waiting. Like, man, I can't wait till I get in that next round.
I think the worst thing that can happen is when you get on offense and you just die from someone on defense who just ran outside as soon as the match started.
Like that one time, that was nasty.
I'm talking about within the first 3 seconds, like we started moving
Yeah.
forward, and dude was outside on the ship and shot and killed somebody and ran back.
Killed our teammate and took me down to 43 health.
Like,
I was like, come
so
on.
fast. Ran back inside, died. Like that's when you know the map when you do some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start the match off, throw a grenade or something. Like,
What's that called? Spawn peeking or something?
it was
Game is hard, man.
Did you guys see that GIF on the Reddit, Rainbow Six subreddit, where it's like the shotgun giveth and the shotgun taketh away?
No.
Let me find. I think it's a Super 90 shotgun.
How do I do it? It's like,
You remember how to beat this game?
No, I'm confused. Dude. Do I fight the snake? I really don't feel like fighting that snake. I don't got items. Maybe I'm supposed to go ahead and fight him. I'm on the second floor. Where's he at? Alright, there's the snake there. Yeah, that's the snake. So.
Good.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try to fight this bastard.
I just threw it in the Discord.
Hamster boy going in. Saw there's Zenyatta playing. Let's see.
Zenyatta's fun, man. It's just evil because in low elo, people will just pick whatever they want. Doesn't matter what the team comp looks like. So it's just like, I had a tank.
What?
Oh, you're looking at the shotgun?
Oh my god, dog.
I need to look at
What in the world?
what this thing look like.
See how he hit the bottom though, and then he could jump through it. Oh
I
my
see that.
god.
Oh my
Goes.
That he lost? Because he
He
killed
shot the hostage.
Shotgun giver, shotgun taker.
It looked like he had a headshot lined up too, but I guess since it wasn't,
So that's how you
down
make it
sights.
so you can jump through the thing quickly.
Yeah. Slap the bottom of it.
I
Yeah.
didn't think it was the bottom. I thought it was an amount of.
Yeah, I
damage
think
needed
it's
to
an
do.
amount of wood that needs to be taken away. But if you do the bottom, then they don't see the whole.
They won't see it. Yeah.
Let me look at that last shot though. Did he shoot that dude? Was he aiming at him? Oh, he was aiming.
He was aiming.
Like he shot before he like scoped.
Oh.
Like if you look, he shoots, then he
Yeah.
adds in and aims at him.
You know that adrenaline was pumping, man. He
That
was like
first
in
shot
the
was
zone.
clean on that hostage too. Like yeah, dang.
He dropped 3 dudes just like that. Even the odds. Ugh.
Dig.
Shotgun giveth.
Mm.
Take it away. Yeah. That what's it called? Character is fun. Hamster.
Why was there a fragging zombie there? Thought this was a snake, bro?
You got a pistol ammo?
I was, not anymore. Now I'm about to be on the shotgun ammo. It's too dark to see much of anything.
Isn't there a phase where the snake is unkillable?
I wasn't sure if that was in this one or not.
I didn't know that. You could change. I guess you can omit certain types of game modes, so you only get. Like if you only want to play bomb or something.
Oh, really?
You can queue up for specific missions or
Yeah.
specific objectives.
Maybe hostage? What do you think? I don't like when there's
Well,
two
apparently, hostage has the least amount of players,
interesting.
but I mean, I think queuing up for all of them is probably the fastest way to learn all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure how rank goes though. I'm not sure if that works for rank too.
Jack of all modes.
Nasty zombie.
Dude is confused. He came back because you turned that light on?
Does this version have the hard controls?
The worst thing is the camera angles. These fixed camera angles that are in weird positions, so that you can't see around corners.
Yeah,
Like, look at the camera angle that's about to begin when I leave the room.
that's how it is on Walking Dead in real life. So I must be getting murked by zombies.
That's the perspective.
Yep.
You would think it'd be a
Like-
good perspective too.
They're like,
So
I
that
can't
you
see
can
past this
behind
panel.
you. That's why you just gotta hide somewhere like in the corner. Nah, I got full coverage. I can see behind me, in front of me.
Then the camera changes during a cutscene, you get got.
I'm gonna go get some ammo.
Was it like a spider boss or something? So spider webs over that door.
Yeah, it's a giant snake though. Where was I just at when I was in that piano? I got the controls now for the piano. I don't know where the hell it was.
So you're gonna play League with Mitchell, David?
I don't know, man. I've been in the Rainbow Six lately. It's hard, but it's fun.
That learning aspect makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah. But it just gives me that perspective, man. When I'm like room clearing in real life.
Yeah.
And then, like now, I just feel like that just adds like to training, like simulations.
I run thousands of hours in those Sims. Wait, I just found it in my head. No, I lost it again.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to class pretty soon, and at the end of the January for basically high risk search warrants. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of like they basically have a mock town where you're gonna run in there and be doing a whole lot of room clearing and hostage situations or stuff like that.
Remember in the military, they had a lot of activities we could volunteer for to be bad guys and stuff for training simulations. Not simulations, but environments. Nah.
Seems like it might be fun.
It would be. Nah, it would
You're
be.
getting hit with sim rounds. Sim rounds hurt.
What is sim rounds? Is it plastic? Or is it paintballs? Or what?
It's like paintball basically. But they leave.
You shoot back,
They,
though, right? I mean, you're trying to murder
Yeah.
each other, right?
Hiding in
Yeah.
certain spots.
Elbow a wall, make a hole through it.
So I can't jump through this wall, man. I can't.
Twice.
My man, this dude was camping in a gay spot. look the other
Just
way.
close your eyes. Although it might be bright enough, but it doesn't. Super bright that even if you have your eyes closed, you still see spots. I wonder how that works.
Probably.
It's loud too, right?
I think it's supposed to be disorienting. Yeah, like allowed. Weird. So I want to stare directly at a flashbang as it goes off, but I have my eyes closed.
Apparently, we have flashbangs, but they won't let us use it because it's too aggressive. Yeah.
Can I use a
Our
building
PD.
right then?
So interesting. Nope.
It's like it's like okay.
Yeah, because I told him I was like, well, somebody told me about this chem light strategy. Like, when they were overseas or whatever, and they ran out of flashbangs, they'd kick down the door and they'll throw a flashlight at the other end of the room. And what that would do is it would make people look at the chem light, and just that split second, they go in and start clearing the room. So they'll be taking out people. So I was like, well,
That's
I was like, well, since we don't have, I was like, so if we don't have flashbangs, I was like, I got some chem lights. I was like, can I do this? And they was like, nah, we're not allowed to do that either because it's too aggressive. I was like, did somebody really bring that up? And they was like, yeah. Chief was like, it's too aggressive. I was like, all right.
I just don't understand. Like, is that somebody like in court? It's like they aggressively entered the room through a chem light.
Threw a chem light in my eye.
I don't know,
I
man.
felt aggressed. I didn't do anything. I was innocent.
Yeah, and this is crazy because, like I think it was last year, a marshal got killed, like right out our jurisdiction. But some of our officers, no, it was 2016, I think. But a few of our officers were there too. And dude was like, they were serving a warrant, and dude was like laying prone inside of a trailer. When they kicked it in and went in, dude just ripped, just let loose and just killed the marshal. I was
Wow.
like, yeah, and it's like, come on, man. Like, but we know these people got guns, they got drugs. There's a reason why we're going in there, and it's like, but we're too aggressive. I was telling him, I was like, why don't we like, like, especially when we know somebody's like wanted for murder or armed and dangerous, stuff like that. Why don't we start like choking these people out, like throw in like OC nades and stuff like that? Too aggressive.
And why risk it?
Yeah, too aggressive. I'm like, okay.
Guess it's just like area we're in. I bet if you were in like some other place that was like high crime rate, maybe a bigger city too.
Savannah, they can do stuff like that, but
New
I
York
think,
City, stuff like that would probably.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking to Bowers. He used to work for us, but he went to Chatham County, and like he said, when they serve warrants, like I think it's their CERT team or something like that, which is almost like their SWAT team. But they go in and like, I mean, they literally. He said one time they ripped the walls off of a house. Like he said he couldn't believe his eyes. Like he was just watching these guys like ripping, like they like literally ripped the whole wall off of a house, and like the whole place was just destroyed just to go get a dude. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy.
Sounds harder than ripping the door off the wall.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six on 'em.
he said he just like he couldn't believe his eyes. He said they were going so crazy. Like he said he'd never seen nothing like that. Like the house was demolished.
Set that fuse grenade up on the wall. Thunk, thunk,
Dunk,
thunk.
dunk, dunk, dunk.
What the hell's in this room?
Yeah.
Need those camera drones. Start remote controlling them around.
That's probably too.
Too aggressive.
Get that shot drone. Twitch.
Yep, they're gonna be like, nope, violating their privacy rights.
You need to announce yourself first.
And we actually do, for most part. Most of our warrants that get signed, we have to do a knock announce instead of a no knock. We have to be able to articulate the no knock, like some sort of experience that these people are really, really bad. But 9 times out of 10, it's a knock and announce. How the police department, boom, just bust up in there.
Playing on RP server.
Gotta role play it out. You know?
But
yeah,
shot that mess too.
Hinesville was one of the and it's true, the body cams, but Hinesville was one of the I guess few liberal cities where pretty much city council, everybody's mainly, it's a blue city and a red state. yeah, it's kind of crazy. But
That sounds frustrating.
yeah, I mean, I'm just, my thing is like, it's just officer safety. Like I get the reasoning behind it and everything, but I feel like luckily we've been fortunate. But that one time something happens, and
No, all it
I'm
takes is
sick as
one
hurt.
time.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And it
somebody
happened, so since it already happened, it should already set the precedent. Like, things should change. This happened, so now you're authorized to do this.
Yep. I mean, we had one of our sergeants had his knee broke or whatever, and they were like, man, if we had a taser, and then all of a sudden we all got tasers the next week. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, why? Like,
Why does something bad have to happen for
yeah.
precaution to come into fruition? Like, silly.
Yeah, just the other day I had to draw my service pistol, and like in my report, I articulated it. I was like, dude's running, and he's like running with his arms like at his waist or whatever. Most people when they're running, their arms are swinging. So I already thought that he probably had a gun or something. So I hit the corner and drew my gun, and after the whole arrest and everything was all said and done, everybody was like, well, not everybody, one dude in particular, he was like, why did you draw your service pistol? I'm like, he hit a corner. He was running with his freaking hands at his waist. Why do I need to explain this? Like, so you just turning corners and your gun isn't drawn? Like, what are you thinking? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why would you turn a corner without your gun being out? Just chasing the dude, he turns the corner and just turns around and waits for you. Like, come on, man. He's like, no, it's not how. Exactly. It's like, what are you thinking? Like,
Please come around this corner.
I was like, what do people look like when they run to you? What are they doing? Explain to me their body movements. Well, their arms are moving. Yeah, his arms aren't moving. Like, who runs with their arms to their side? Like, I mean, at their waist and
Ninjas.
Like, nah. Running like Naruto.
So did he have anything?
Yeah, he ended up having something. He was halfway over the fence by the time I got to him. Gave him verbal instructions. He listened, and then, but we retraced his steps. Like after I got him cuffed, we retraced his steps, and there was a stolen firearm.
Wow.
Yep. And I got him under 8 charges, felony, 7 felonies, 1 misdemeanor. So.
Nicely done.
Yeah. No, it is. It's ridiculous. But the crazy thing is that, the dude got this, like, I arrested him for the stuff that he just, like, got off of. Like, he was on parole. He got, like, a 4-year sentence. He only served, like, a year and got out, like, sometime in December. And did the same exact thing the very next month after getting out.
Wow.
Like, same charges, basically. And I didn't know this stuff until afterwards. You know what I mean? This all happened on the fly. Yeah. I was like, what? Like, it's just crazy, man. Just let these people off on the streets. I mean, I was thankful that he ditched the gun before, our encounter, because that could have been bad. I didn't have my stuff on either, so it could have been really bad, but it worked out. Yep. I was like my first felony case being upstairs.
You see me chase this McCree around the corner?
Are you streaming too?
Nah, it was just one of the clips I put in there. It's funny because he was Smith was set up as Bastion. So like his whole goal in his life was to go and try and kill Bastion. It's like it's the GIF link just under the rank symbols. Just a few up.
I see. Yeah, I see Jason.
He just wanted to kill Smith so badly.
Kill him once or twice?
I don't even know. Smith was getting salty in that game because he was bashing and getting focused, and he didn't have like a shield or anything. Exactly. I was like, man, you basically gave us that win because you know
Chase
made,
that thing down.
he was the team's priority. They were trying everything they could to get to him. He just let me go in, swinging, knocking people off the map.
Like a super tank when you go in that ball mode.
Well, when he goes in that ball mode, he doesn't have a head hitbox.
Hmm.
But really, it's for the mobility because you can swing around. Isn't red the killing one?
What, one of them makes it stronger or something?
Red killed it.
Oh, I know what would have happened. I see the pipe now down here. It would have sprayed these herbs on the end. And it sprays on the pesticide. So it would have got rid of, or I don't know if it's pesticide. But it would have sprayed these, I think it's, oh no, I put weed killer on it. And dropped it in there. And then I picked it. This way I went and spray the water. So basically I would have got rid of all my health herbs here. Dang, I need to load up on that. What? I'm out of inventory space. I need this bastard to jump through this window so I can murk him.
Yeah, that character's fun. It's like a physics-based character, so I can do my geometry.
Trigonometry.
Yeah, with those angles, 'cause you get stuffed by certain objects if you have the wrong angle and you don't get any momentum. You're sitting there and you'll die. But it's fun when you can find an angle to swing in, hit people, knock them around.
Shanking them ankles.
Achilles.
That's how you do it in real life.
Does he have good 1v1?
The ball?
Yeah.
Just depends on who you want to probably.
Yeah. I feel like he's pretty good because if it's a bad matchup, you can
Run away.
pretty much run away unless it's against May because May has that freeze. But then May can't really kill you since you don't have a headshot. So if you start the freeze, just curl up into a little ball. But if her team's there, then you're dead. But then like McCree does a ton of damage to you with his stun. He can stun, fan the hammer, roll, fan the hammer, and you might be dead.
I want to play McCree again some more.
He is fun, man. Especially after that buff to fan the hammer. Start murdering people.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
How'd they
I was
buff
like, man, this shit was bad.
It was.
Nerfed it hard. Yeah, I guess they just buffed it.
They buffed his left click and his right click.
I know they increased the range of it, but did that to Soul Service.
Yeah. It decreased the. Well, they made it so your damage fall off is only 50% instead of 30% at max range. So you're still doing decent damage. But they buffed it by adding 10 damage per shot. So before it used to do 45 damage per shot. Now it does 55 damage per shot with the fan the hammer. And that fan the hammer, that's all 6 rounds pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, he's cool. He's really good. The problem I have with him is I feel like I don't know how to use my stun grenade, my flashbang. Like I feel like I'm in range and I won't be in range, or I'll throw it at the ground and it'll still get deflected because it like goes upward a little bit. Like whatever arc you throw it, it's gonna go above that. But he's strong if you can hit.
Yeah, get that good high noon off,
Yeah.
which isn't the easiest thing to do.
No. They say in high elo you don't even use it for the damage. You use it for the free reload.
For the free refill?
Yeah, reload, like you'll start it, cancel it. So it'll give you all your ammo back so you can fan the hammer, roll, fan the hammer, ult, fan the hammer. And I didn't know this about that move. So like the first second that you're in it, charge is really slow. But if you manage to get past that first second, it'll charge really fast. Like it's like 100 damage in the first second. But every second after that is like 300 damage per second that it charges. And if somebody goes around a corner while you already have them marked, you'll keep the mark on them. So if they come back out, you'll still one-shot them.
So the bed is just like activated and slowly creep your way out.
Walk out there real cautiously. I think if you have a team comp that can disrupt them or put them back in, like, push them into your line of sight, yeah. Because, you know, as soon as people hear that, they're running for cover.
Yeah.
So if you have, like, an Orisa that can pull them from around the cover, come back out here.
Orisa, hamster, pop up in there or something.
Yeah, hamster. I guess it'd be stage dependent. But yeah, definitely can do something like that. That hamster has to be the most annoying thing, though. Like, I just feel sorry for the enemy team sometimes when just running around, knocking them out of position.
This game looks too pretty. Still looks pretty.
Or Mei, even Mei would probably work well with it, since she can give you elevation with the ice wall and like freeze a whole team, or you know, slow them down so they can't run as fast as they want.
Yeah. May's ultimate.
Yeah, she's probably my least favorite character in the game.
Who?
Mei.
Oh yeah, Freezy Girl.
It's like no matter who I'm using, I just hate when she pops up out of when she springs from hidden.
Was it Roadhog have something you could do so she can't hit something? Put his head in the back?
Roadhog? I don't think so. He might be able to look down and make it harder.
I thought there was like
But-
some tip you're supposed to do. Yeah, you look a certain way, she's trying to freeze you, you look some way, and it's like really hard to get a headshot.
It's like you immediately do a 180 and then put your head down. Put your head down and crouch. Yeah, you can crouch. It's actually really important for flankers to crouch because it muffles the sound of your footsteps. Oh man. I've never, honestly, I've never seen. Yeah. You can crouch while you're doing Reaper's ultimate. People say it's good. Like you want to be like, not, I guess spam crouching. Like keep alternating so so people can't hit your head while you're spinning. So I'm guessing maybe McCree can do it too. The thing is, McCree moves super slow while he's doing that ult. So I don't know how fast you'll move since crouching slows you down. There's only one character in the game I think that can't crouch, and that's the hamster. If the hamster crouch is actually one of his moves, when you're in the air, that's how you do the slam.
Press the crouch button.
Yeah. I thought there was like a first encounter where you couldn't kill him. Oh. Then when is it that you can't kill him? I don't remember. I just remember there. Because you can kill him in that attic, right? Upstairs?
Yeah, that's the first time you meet him.
Then he has to be killable. Then. It must be something else.
That's what I was kind of confused. I swear you can kill him in that attic. Or maybe you drive him away or something. I swear you fight him up there. It's not like you go up there and you're just trying to run.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in our placement matches, we got sent or set up against a full 6 stack. No, we did not win.
I was gonna say it sucks.
It was actually pretty close. Like, I think it wound up going to the tiebreaker round because they crushed us the first. I guess like we had to do defense, and they just blew through us in that first point. And the second point we held, or the third point we held really well, and almost stopped them, but they managed to make it through. But we pretty much did the same thing to them somehow. Actually, that gif where I knocked 2 people off on the side, that was a 6 stack. But it just seems so unfair, because like I even went into the team chat, like the voice comms, but there was nobody talking in it. I just had it on to hear if people were making requests or saying something. But in like gold elo, how you gonna put like full 6 squad, 6 man against like, I think we had Myth and I, and then another 2 people were queued up, and then 2 randoms. Yeah. What level are you guys in Siege now? I think it's like level 20 before you can do rank. got enough ammo?
Shit. Wonder what weapons I should
Grenade launcher? I think grenade launcher and shotgun. All your grenade rounds. Hopefully you don't have to use all your shotgun rounds.
Someone put up the pistol, put up the kerosene.
I hope. I feel like that should be. Are you taking anything else just in case? What, your pistol?
Why wouldn't you? Because it dropped something, or like what?
Does he get rescued? He doesn't get rescued. I thought.
I think he dies anyways, but he gave me a
What was the radio for? That sounds familiar.
I haven't used it yet. It's like a walkie-talkie. So here, take my walkie-talkie.
Is that what you need to save Chris?
Key I just got is to come up here and fight the boss. So I literally was supposed to fight the boss right now, and I decided to do it. And I couldn't do it before when I thought I could. All right, here we go.
How are there really locked doors when you have a grenade launcher? 2 hits to the bottom.
Payback time.
Oh, he kills me.
I'm trying to see. I think I'm far behind. Can I go live or something? Oh.
Thing under the sound. The volume.
Yeah.
Is it live? Is it marked?
It's not. It wouldn't let me hit it or like click it, so I had to just drag it. Drag it.
Thanks.
Did he just solo that thing?
Who he did?
Richard!
Oh, he's done. No, Jim. Nah, he got soloed.
It like took too long to kill it.
Can you save him?
No, I don't know. Oh, he does escape, so this is the unkillable one.
Jim's gun.
It's Richard, man. Is it the poison?
I don't have anything to do with poison. I haven't seen what they were.
I thought this poison was different anyway. Like you needed a special antidote.
We'll run to the one that I gave him. So if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna reload it. I think if I went ham on it, it would
Oh, am I
Escape.
poisoned?
I feel like it was a
I need
pre-rendered cutscene.
serum.
It's gonna happen anyway, but if you're gonna redo it anyway,
Maybe you're supposed to get poisoned.
you could not get hit and not get poisoned. For sure.
So this cutscene right here isn't normal.
It's just if you happen to get poisoned.
Uh,
And then, yeah, it's marked the same as that as well for him. So. What? There's a thing there now.
Error. Am I poisoned?
I need the serum.
That zombie.
Never coming back up here again. Give me this episode. Come back up. Barry used to save you like 3 times. He would save you from the sandwich. What else did he save? It was like 3 spots to save you. I thought someone helped you out when you got poisoned too, but maybe no one does. Maybe on Chris's playthrough you get helped out by the other chick. The small
Yeah, I think the
girl.
chick. Yeah.
Rebecca, I think her name is Rebecca Chambers. Medical expert of Alpha. Is it Bravo who won it?
You're Bravo, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was Bravo or not.
I think Alpha was the first one there. I think in your Bravo squad.
Alpha team was the best.
It would make sense. At least you're not Charlie squad.
Charlie's gonna like that's all I think we have to go through this hell.
The pencil pushers. They're writing a report. You played through the first two Dead Spaces? Hmm. That's an EA game, right? Probably. And I gotta get ready for. That's Dead. Oh yeah, Dead Space 3 is included with Origin X. Or with Premiere. You got the assault shotgun now. It's only a 10 gig install.
Is that the game where you can like throw alien legs or something like that?
Yeah, like telekinesis.
Little alien legs. Little alien legs? Damn, where you get the little alien legs.
Like you can use their legs like spikes or something?
Yeah.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I want to watch the first one again. I'm still playing it. First one, man, it was too much. Too much for my heart.
It's good. Things about the third one. He's playing co-op. It's not as.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they do with Resident Evil too, though. Well, with Resident Evil as well.
That one too, huh?
Yeah. I thought somebody just screamed. Like, did that happen in the game? Oh yeah, that A Way Out game is also on there. I thought it was pretty cool what they did with it. Only one person needed to own the game. That blood that landed on this camera? Where's the last mascot?
I honestly don't even remember this puzzle in the first game.
I don't remember it either.
think Andrew had it.
To my Richard.
Whatever that dude's name was.
I'm a member of Stop. I heard they're making a new Marvel.
Marvel?
Marvel game, man. Don't know if it's gonna be a Marvel vs. Capcom, but supposedly there's a Marvel 4 in the works.
I know they're making one of those beat 'em up games.
Like Smash Brothers?
The
Power Stone? Kind of.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like the spiritual successor. Well, not. It's a literal, like, a remake or yeah. Streets of Rage. Grandpa.
It's interesting. They haven't touched Power Stone in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it was like what, a 3D arena-based fighter with items.
Shit, I don't know why Capcom let that one go. That game,
I mean, Old School was awesome.
they had to do like, we can turn Super Saiyan into a Spirit Bomb.
I think Rival Schools was one of my favorite fighters back then.
Then play it.
Had that punk with the bat. I think there was a soccer kid too.
Yeah, I feel like there was like maybe some of those characters were in a game. Or something.
Yeah, Batsu. I think Batsu was put into like Tatsunoko versus Capcom, which was, a versus game. I think it was one of the ones that didn't do too well though because it was on a Nintendo system.
Yeah. That Bushido Blade though. That game was fun.
That was like one of the first games with pocket sand. Throw that sand in people's eyes.
Yep. Throwing stuff at people.
You can throw one of your weapons.
I even seen
Like
people
it.
counter, like they pulled out like a sidearm
Yeah.
and stabbed or something.
A lot of stuff was happening on accident. Yeah, we were like, what?
Like, how did you do that? It's like, oh, I'll do that again. Definitely that sidearm thing, because it just looked like you should have won the match, and then they caught it, and someone pulled out a side, took out your blade, and then stabbed you. It's like, how did you just count?
Can you be like running through bamboo?
Just literally well, sometimes you would have one shot of maybe a hurt arm or a hurt leg. Running around.
Yeah.
Couldn't run anymore. Now they're kneeling. Still trying to fight. Yeah, that was the second one.
The
I think.
second one.
Dude with an AR. I think there's a pistol dude too, wasn't there?
It's like a blunderbuss type gun, like an old school gun, or was it a like modern pistol? I don't remember.
I just don't remember what the other guy used.
Felt like it was just like a modern pistol, but I don't know. And certain people had certain combos with certain weapons.
Yeah, because you can choose your weapon in that game, right?
Oh yeah, you got like 6 weapons. Like 6, like a weapon like this. So.
Yeah.
Why did that dude open the door? It scared me.
What kind of nasty taser is that?
Why was this in the game?
That shit.
Wait, is that a bad dude?
I don't know if she's bad. So that's her name. Oh yeah, this dude had a magnum.
Why is the zombie so fast?
Ain't no normal zombie.
Wait, where's my
What's been
Discord
going
at?
on? I thought there was a black dude with an afro in the AR.
Dude, I don't remember a black dude with an afro.
I thought it was a dude too. I don't know about it.
Talking about this dude?
I don't know about
He got an afro.
it. What is that picture? Like Eddie Gordo getting ready for some porn or something. Yeah, there goes the guy with the clock. I thought that was another dude with an AR.
Black dude with an afro.
What kind of outfit is that? AR shorty.
AR.
That was ridiculous. Why would they put freaking guns in that game? You can pick those characters. That's what killed the game right there. That's when they were just like, alright, bet. Bushido Blade.
Like, it's not like people are using it. Oh, smokes.
I think we played with honor. IGN gave it 8.7 out of 10.
That's not bad.
You can buy it. You can buy Bushido Blade 2 for $17. And dang, guess how much Bushido Blade costs? There's one left.
One left in the world.
$124 for Bushido Blade on Amazon. And then you can buy a used copy for $23. So I guess that's still in its wrapper, maybe?
It must be.
Brand new copy.
Nasty noise.
He grabbed your ass and took a chunk out your neck.
He said, I'll eat you later.
That was funny. Seemed like it happened so fast. I'm reading the reviews.
Yeah, there was a black guy with an afro.
Come on, you're gonna burn.
Yeah, I think most people like the first one better than the second one.
Goodness.
Second one added so much.
Wasted all my frack ammo.
Like those weird noises.
How old is he?
Square Enix 4.
about Shadow? 5 or 6?
Yeah, he's 5. Time goes by so fast, man. Square Enix still running? Do they make games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're working on Kingdom Hearts.
They ain't work on Bushido Blade. I feel like something's gotta be going on with that. Like maybe the person who made it was like, no. If you guys fire me, I'm taking my game with me. You know, stop breathing at me. I'm breathing all hard. I'm gonna let them outside one more time.
Look at me.
This game had voice acting.
Bushido.
Bushido Blade too.
Oh, so did that Afro dude have a thing or no?
Yeah, I put the picture in the.
But did he have an AR?
Oh, I don't know. The ninjas, when you kill them, they say Muning.
They say what?
Muning.
Mooning?
Muning, which is divine sadness. Like, listen to that voice act. This is what we. She ran into him and he fell. Oh, his arm's done.
What are you guys playing?
Just, well, Mike's playing Resident Evil, but I was just looking at Bushido Blade because we were talking about it.
Taking it back.
He ran out of ammo.
You're still here?
So, you remember me? I'm honored. This
Like some
time,
straight
I'll put
cheese
you to
right
sleep.
here. This guy with the gun would have cranked this.
Yeah!
I've never did. I heard a lot about it. Though.
Oh my goodness, that game was so freaking good. So good.
It was.
Just matches that you know health bar, like just almost like one shot wins, but it was so good. Somehow felt competitive.
Yeah. What is going on with
Voice
this
acting
match?
was
Running
atrocious.
circles on this.
It just seems so weird.
Yeah.
You hear people talking and like the lips, like you can't tell what they're saying.
I didn't know it had guns in it. What is-
There was only like one or two characters. There wasn't many characters that got like two or something in this game. Everybody got like six different blades.
All right, man. Catch you guys tomorrow.
All right, David.
Later.
Refill my canteen. Go out here busting on these dudes.
Send me an invite to that Steam.
It's
that
on
match.
YouTube.
Oh, it's something there.
Wow, the last boss cheats. He's got armor on, and it just deflects your attack.
I remember that box being rough. And like keep hitting him with like his armor pieces wrong. I just remember being annoyed by the last boss.
I think you just had to hit him in the back.
Still look pretty good in this.
What?
So the graphics look pretty good.
The Resident Evil 1? What?
Even though it's all pre-run, it still looks good. That thirsty zombie.
Wolverine.
It's damn with shield like. They started throwing shit.
Say what?
Started throwing swords and stuff. I didn't even know she had an ultimate attack.
Oh yeah. Like everybody had like hidden items they could use, hidden weapons.
Yeah, throw a ninja star in one shot, or like some sort of sidearm or something. You can also catch a blade with like a sai, or I think you even catch it with your hand. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Guys didn't remake this.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Fighting game market is somewhat saturated now. There's no, well, no, there's Soul Calibur. I'm trying to think like there's no real like weapons based game, but there's Soul Calibur. Oh yeah, so Smith. It looks like Mitchell won't be joining us in that ranked game in Overwatch anymore.
Gave up.
Did. He had a bunch of people quit out of his games.
If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad, can you hear me?
Said a bunch of people quit out his game.
Shit, it's broken.
Yeah, he played 4 games, and out of those 4 games, well, out of those, in 2 games, he had teammates leave, quit.
What's that got to do with us? Let's make him quit. Because people that are not going to play.
It was just salt, I guess.
We'll be back. Oh, it's gonna bring it back. Don't worry. Nasty dope. That's biting our mind.
So we're pretty close to platinum. I'm
Yeah,
looking at the
I'm
what's-
there right now. I feel like I need to pick up the stupid ABC roll.
Just somebody be able to pump out damage from mid to, well, at any distance, really.
Yeah, it's done. I think Widowmaker and arms are broken. Like somebody needs to make one of them. Just controls the entire game.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
She's hard to use, exactly, but
But
she get the mobility and stuff down. And she's broken.
He got a lot of buffs that makes him pretty good. He could throw 2 of those remote charges now. That just seems huge. Could throw. He can really hold a choke point. Like I think Junkrat's a good person. Not too hard
Yeah.
to use. He does splash damage. Just aiming in a general direction.
Yeah, he's pretty aggressive or oppressive sometimes.
His ultimate can like, take out a team. Use it right.
Yeah.
I think Junkrat
Especially
can pick up.
especially if you're creative with his ultimate, have it coming around some corner on a wall.
Or even Soldier 76. I mean, he seems like an all-around good person.
That's true. Soldier's pretty. I think he's easier to use, more forgiving since he has that heal too.
Yeah, it's just
He's
like
got a bit of
Mike's
burst on
easy
his
to shoot.
right click. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to use, but
He's effective if he can land those shots.
It adds
Take out
command.
Pharaoh
man.
from the air too, like stop her.
You can save your ult for just like Mercy or somebody that's obnoxious. Just
Yeah, she's flying around in the air. Stop it.
yeah.
I don't know whether or not to pick up that plan or not.
That's also who I would wind up ulting with McCree. There was
Might
Mercy in the
jump
air.
on here.
What'd you say?
So it's for you to jump on here.
Nobody's about to go to work.
I do need to run by the ult.
It's time for that work.
You got some. No, I'd be on there playing Overwatch.
Do you plan on doing your placements, Mike?
I didn't plan on it. When does the season end?
I think the season's just started, but I want to say there may be like 1 or 2 months.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I mean, I can just play it the next time we're all on or something.
This might be it though. The 3 of us. Might be all we get. When I was looking at that Overbuff website, for like the last season that we ranked, you had the highest rating. I think you were in like the 22 range. Who was broken?
Somebody respond. Over.
Barry?
Lester. James. Gun. Ineffective. Instant. Stay away.
Oh,
Forest
good.
outside
Good
mansion.
ratings, 23, 29
Hey.
from the last, which was 7 months ago. It was last updated 7 months ago because the profiles all went private 7 months ago. You have to go in and manually make your profile public if you want it to, if you want the website to track stats. Yeah, so I can't see who you were using in the competitive thing. I don't remember. I don't remember who we were using. Was that when Brigitte was out? Was she out? You have a lot of high stats on her.
Reaper.
Her Reaper, Junkrat. Those are your top 3. But I don't know if this is like combining all your game time or just the rank. I mean, it's probably all your rank. Wait.
Is it just ranked?
Yeah, this is. I think this is all because we didn't play that many ranked games. I don't believe. Was Mitchell solo queuing back then too? I don't remember. Yeah, we had to. Your ranking, what our ranking is now. Well, your ranking was what our ranking is now. But the last time I played, my ranking was only like 21.
What is going on, man?
What's up?
Teams are trash. Widowmaker. Wow.
Are you unranked?
I don't like this shit. I need to go back to 1v1 games. No, just quick play. People don't do shit. They're just standing there. Team-based oriented games. Open up some Smash or something where to me I depend on it, not a fucking bunch of people. Go in here and you snipe everybody in the fucking game and they lose to 2 tanks. I killed all the squishes and they lose the 2 fucking tanks, the whole team. Except for me. Like, what the fuck? One Reinhardt 1D would beat down 5 people. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Only one ultimate out of the 2 came out and they lost.
Hmm.
Who were you on?
He's on Widowmaker.
Just killing the fucking squishes. What else am I supposed to do?
No, that's what. No,
Headshot man and the fucking whoever this other chicken
That's-
right.
that's what you're supposed to do. Build the healers first, then the DPS.
Reinhardt wasn't doing shit but holding his shield, trying to keep the people from looking, trying to protect them from me and my team. I don't know what the fuck. And they're in like 4 or 5 man or something, grouped up, not doing shit.
That nasty Magnum. I thought Barry gave you the Magnum.
Maybe that's what happened with Chris is like,
Hmm.
like, love me back then.
They nerfed the only characters I wanted to play before. Doomfist. Like, really? Seemed technical. I wanted to learn them, and they nerfed the fuck out of them.
Yeah, they
Wow.
nerfed the fire out of him. Like, he can still be used, but he's, like, before his combos were pretty much guaranteed. Now, the enemy has a chance to get out of it. Like, remember when he would knock you up with his, like, ground pound? Like, you were stuck. Like, you couldn't do anything until you hit the ground. Now, like, you have control over yourself, and I think you can do your aerial moves and stuff. Same with your uppercut. Like, all the CC was pretty much gutted. You have a little bit of CC, but it's not enough to guarantee anything.
Why are you using the uppercut?
Hey, Genji climb walls. It's another person I want to learn.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you
He's so
Hans.
fucking annoying. Damn Genji.
Didn't
Good
Hanzo
luck.
in it?
He got nerfed a little bit, but he's still strong. He can still one-shot you from anywhere on the map.
Yeah, Hanzo could be someone to play because his ultimate, definitely. Well, they nerfed his ultimate, didn't they?
Well, they nerfed it so it can't be buffed. So you couldn't do like a Hanzo ult and have Mercy buff boosted, or you get buffed by somebody else and throw your ult and it does damage that's uncounterable. Like, that mess would kill people, you know, no matter what. If they got caught in Zarya bubble, or in Zarya's grab, they were dead. But he's still strong. His nasty storm arrow bow, or whatever is, I hate it because it does so much damage to me. It's that hamster.
Those damage. Where was it? Thank you, so,
Yeah, but he just can't miss me. There's no missing that hamster. If I'm coming towards him, catching all 6 shots.
It's just so weird. Like, how do people use this kid?
Genji? I mean, he could be good. He's squishy, but
Yeah.
he could be good.
Genji is a high skill
That's
cap.
how to use it, yeah. Like, I don't know. They do all that flipping and shit. I feel like I'm not flipping. There's a double jump that activates that.
Yeah, you can double jump and you can wall jump, I think. I feel like you need higher sensitivity for Genji too, because you need to be able to do quick 180 spins after you dash throw him. He's got a combo with his dash melee. It's like he does a shuriken melee dash or a shuriken dash melee. I forget. Did you get hit with that bus driver uppercut?
I'm killing some squishies with that shit. Oh shit, triple kill. This ain't that bad.
You need to look him up. Look him up so you can see like what the combos are. You'll be able to do work with him.
Oh yeah, because his dash resets when you get a kill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like he could harass the back line.
Yep. And his ultimate, super strong as long as you don't get CC'd.
Yeah, I seen him use competitive a lot. Him, Hanzo, Zyra. Pretty much rolled around getting the Zyra ult.
Yeah. Get the Ana ult with Genji.
How much damage do these ninja stars do? Since we don't work.
Yeah. They're a little harder to hit with that range though, since they have travel time.
Right click is like a burst, single slayer. Like snipe people with. They're up close and you run with right click.
Yeah. Fan the shuriken.
Just know that your dash resets on kills. So when the dash gets killed, then, you know, when the dash kills someone else, the dash can get their 11.
Yeah.
Damage it does, so know when someone's weak.
Yeah, when you can finish him. And you got that deflect. You can deflect ultimates.
Reaper, reflect people.
You can deflect his ultimate back to his head.
Can reflect the creep.
Just killed him, McCree. Fucking square in his face. Then ran up a wall and ran. See you, nerds.
Sound like you found your Doomfist replacement. Feel like he takes a lot of practice though, Genji.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a few kills good. Does a lot more burst damage now.
First aid kit disappeared that was up here? That's weird.
You burst him with like the dash and the right click, or what were you doing?
Ninja starts to fucking half. He hadn't even used the dash. That's his ninja star, people. I need to start throwing it out. Gotta know when they're low enough to damn use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much damage it does. I think it does good damage. He can be oppressive too.
I didn't even
Sometimes
use
you
my
can
ult.
from him. Be extra oppressive since he has so much mobility. He can like stick on people who are trying to run.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
Kane,
good luck.
and Nano, that Steve button.
Good luck getting away from that. Unless you,
What?
Genji,
Oh yeah.
unless you have like some good peel. If he smells blood and you don't have any health or any heal. Just like some guy that was from bronze to grandmaster.
So it says. Before I get you.
How did
Yeah.
this guy did you?
Just put it in Discord.
I just need to understand his ultimate, and I think I'll be good. Does it have two phases or just one?
Just one phase.
What's it do once I have my weapon out? My cooldown's faster. With hit hard.
Your ultimate turns your attack into melee. Does 120 damage per swing. And this one is 8 meters. You move 8 meters per second. And you can swing 1 per second. And it lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And when you activate your ult, it resets the cooldown of your dash.
That's interesting.
So if you dash through somebody, don't ult, or you don't kill them. Actually, I think most of the time people dash up in the air and then ult. So that way, you know, they're out of line of sight of people. Harder to hit.
Yeah.
The shurikens do 28 damage.
Telling me the combos. Right click, deflect, dash.
And I think every time you headshot somebody, that's double damage. It's not bad damage. You get 3 headshots with. You get grabbed by a tree? What was it?
Dude, I'm scared. Jump.
Let me run. Let me run to the office. Later, you guys staying up? Well,
I'm gonna be up until like 3 or something because I woke up so late. So I'm gonna be up for the next 4 hours or so.
just have. I said I'll probably be back soon. I just need to check the office.
Gotcha. I'll be here.
No, that wasn't part of our deal.
This dude's a god.
But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right. Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
it through the door while I was like looking in the bathroom. And like I went to aim, and normally when you aim, it automatically will 360 auto aim, but it didn't. So I had to manually like tank like turn my slow ass to look in this direction, and it got me. And I was at like danger. I didn't have any healing on me. I was playing around. And I died. He bit me in the neck.
Rip.
Well, that's a good place to stop. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm back. What are you doing?